Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to discuss the chapter mineral resources, and this is the third video on the chapter, and the link of the previous videos has been given in the description. You can go through anytime, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please press the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon for the next update. So let's proceed with the video. So students, let's have a short recapitulation. In the previous video we discussed the distribution of minerals, and we discussed the metallic minerals like iron ore, manganese, bauxite and copper. In this video we are going to discuss the energy resources, and energy resources are mainly classified into two. They are the conventional sources and non-conventional source of energy. Now conventional source of energy refers to the traditional source of energy like fossil fuels, and they create lots of pollution and they are non-renewable resources, whereas non-conventional source of energy like modern energy like tidal energy and wind energy, and they are renewable resources, and they are eco-friendly also. So students, in this video we are mainly going to focus on the conventional source of energy. So let's begin with the video, and I specially request you to see full video also. So we'll start with the coal. Now how coal is formed? Now long back, 300 million years ago, the natural vegetation in the swampy areas, when it was buried inside the earth's surface, and eventually over the years due to the internal heat and pressure, the natural vegetation decayed, decomposed and eventually turned into coal. Now the coal is the most abundantly found fossil fuel in India, and India is highly dependent on coal for its commercial requirement. It is also known as black gold for its versatile use. India has the fifth largest coal reserves in the world, and estimated reserves is 319 billion metric ton of coal reserves. Now the coal reserves in India is classified into two geological ages: the Gondwana coal field, which is more than 200 million years ago, and the tertiary deposit is 55 million years ago. The Gondwana coalfield is mainly found in the Chota Nagpur plateau areas, and the tertiary coalfields are mainly found in the northeastern states. So here in the figure, like few names of the Gondwana coalfield and the tertiary coalfields has been given. Please go through that. Now the coals are also classified on the basis of their carbon content. Now first, when the natural vegetation start decomposing, it will form peat, which is not actually a coal also. Now from the coal it will turn into lignite due to the extreme heat and pressure. From lignite it will turn into bituminous, and from bituminous it will turn into anthracite, which is the highest grade of coal. Uses of coal: it is used in the production of thermal electricity. It is also used in iron and steel industry in order to melt iron ore, and it is also known as cooking coal, and it is a very important raw material in cement, chemical fertilizers. It is chemicals like ammonia, benzol are made. Now problems of coal mining in India. Now coal is largely concentrated in Chota Nagpur plateau, and because of its bulky and heavy commodity, the transportation cost of coal is very high. Now the high labor cost, since coal has to be mined from underground, and the unsafe working condition because the mines are often prone to the disasters such as flood. Now as well as most of the coal fields are also under the control of Maoist area, so there the working conditions are also very unsafe for the miners, as well as very fragile working condition is present over there. So the petroleum is the next important fossil fuel, and it has been derived, the word has been derived from the Latin. Rock means petra, and oleo means oil, and petroleum is also known as rock oil or mineral oil, liquid gold and black liquid gold. It is also mainly found in the sedimentary rocks, consist of highly inflammable hydrocarbons. First deposit of petroleum in India was found in Assam in 889, and estimated is 594.49 million tons all over India. Requirements of petroleum deposit: since it is formed in a liquid form, so the rock strata, it should be impermeable in order to hold the rocks, but porous rocks are also required for the collection of large amount of oil. The source rock, it should be impermeable so that the further percolation of oil does not occur. Now, uses of petroleum. Now, petroleum has a various uses and it is used in different forms like petrol, diesel, jet fuel, kerosene, and LPG also. It is also utilized in the synthetic or in the petrochemical industries for making rubber, synthetic fiber, and petroleum is also used for the generation of electricity, which is later put into wide variety. Now, petroleum is also formed like the coal, but here not the terrestrial organisms, but the petroleum is formed due to the deposition of marine plants and animals, and over the years due to the heat and pressure, again the marine plants and animal will decompose and eventually turn into petroleum. Now, the highest reserves of petroleum in India lies in Mumbai High and Gujarat and Assam. Few of the petroleum reserves are present. The red spots shows the petroleum reserves in India. Now, petroleum is also an finite mineral. It will end one day. It is a non-renewable resources. So we should conserve petroleum. How we can conserve? By building fuel efficient engines so that it can consume less amount of petroleum. Efficient management of extraction, processing and transport should be there. We should give some relief to the private sector in the tax so that they can invest money in research for the development of fuel efficient engines, and we should use alternative non-conventional means of power such as solar, wind and hydropower energies so that we can conserve petroleum. Another important fossil fuel is natural gas. It is an important fossil fuel, clean fossil fuel, because it emits very less amount of carbon dioxide and it is considered to be the environment friendly fuel. It is also has a versatile use and many industries use it as raw material. And the petroleum is also formed natural gas are also formed in the area are also found in the area where the petroleum deposits are found, because before we reach, while drilling, before we reach the oil, we will reach the natural gas area, and the natural gas area is becoming, or the natural gas is becoming more and more popular these days because of its numerous advantages, and around 700 billion cubic meter of natural gas reserves has been estimated in India. Uses of natural gas, it has a wide range. It is used as LPG in household like cooking and lighting purposes, CNG in vehicles, use of in electricity generation, chemical fertilizers, and in petrochemical industries are also used. However, huge amount of natural gas estimation has been found. Now, those are the major natural gas reserves of India. So, advantages of natural gas: it is a clean conventional source of energy. As I said, it emits less amount of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases compared to other conventional source of power. So it is eco-friendly conventional source of energy, and it can be transported to the long distances through the pipelines also. So unlike coal, it does not leave any solid residue after burning, and it has a versatile use. Next is electricity. Now, electricity is generated mainly by two methods: hydroelectricity and thermal electricity. Hydroelectricity is done by using the power of running water, and thermal electricity by burning fossil fuels like coal, petroleum, and natural gas. Now, India has a huge potential for the development of hydroelectricity. It ranks fifth on the global scale with an estimated of 150,000 megawatt power generation capacity. But despite of many hurdles and problems, India is still the seventh largest producer of hydel power generation, and it produces almost more than half of its potential exploitable capacity, that is 84,000 megawatt. Now, in order to generate the hydroelectric power, we need to build large dams, which are also called multi-purpose dams. Now, those kinds of dams or multi-purpose projects has its own advantage and disadvantage. For that, I'm going to make a separate video. So we will end our chapter here, students, or video here, and next we'll discuss the non-conventional source of energy. And thank you for watching. And if you like the video, then please drop a comment.